We are at the Fairmount Hotel in Kiev. It doesn't get better than this. We're on the roof. Are you capturing what's behind me? So, there was a long queue here, big crowds and everything. We were like, what is going on? And we discovered it's got to be you. It's all about Isaiah.
Oh my gosh.
And we are going to interview him now. Are you ready? Let's do this! Let's do this! Devon at wiwibloggs.com. It's gotta be you!
I don't know what to say to that pun. It's gotta be you. It's gotta be Devon.
But Eurovision is so cheesy, so we like to kind of put a little bit in. But you know, you're all about the voice, to be honest, aren't you?
Yeah, I think, like, even though it's a song contest, I think, like, you have to have, like, good vocals or something. But I'm very, grateful and proud of my voice, and singing has, got me through a lot, and it's my big passion, and I think it's great that now I can, express all of that on the Eurovision stage.
But do you feel somewhat pressured because, yeah, you've got the voice, there's no doubt about that, but there are other things like the camera angles, the look, the wardrobe, the lighting, the staging, the choreography, and you're like, you know what, I just want to sing.
Well, that's originally what I was like. I was just like, oh my god, can I just, like, sing this song on the stage? But then, after going through, like, some of the rehearsals back in Australia, and now here in Eurovision on the stage, I think everything's just come together, and I think it all just makes up, like, every bit of the whole massive performance. And I think, like, half of it is, like, vocals, and then the other half is pyrotechnics.
Yeah, it is. Well, you've got Sasha Jean-Baptiste on your team, which is
yes.
amazing.
Oh my god, she really knows how to,
capture.
Yeah, and bring a performance to life, and she's so, like, good to get along with, and she's really nice, and really funny as well.
And we're getting a sense that you're getting even more comfortable with some of the sort of the camera gimmicks as well, like from your first rehearsal to your second rehearsal. And one thing that shocked us, like, could this voice get any better? And yes, it does. I mean, like, you keep going. It don't come easy now, actually. The live version is now such a departure from the studio.
Yeah, I think we definitely wanted to kind of, bring an extra something to the performance, and to kind of tie in with the theme of the song for me is, like, being resilient and never giving up. And when, like, the pyro comes down, that's like a breakthrough. So vocally I kind of wanted to do more, so it's more like I'm free and I can do more now. So that kind of ties in with the lyrics to the song, because to me it's about never giving up and resilience. I don't know if you listen to it, it might sound like it's about love, but I think the words, don't come easy and don't come cheap is definitely about my journey and about the industry, and, like, nothing comes easy, and you got to really work for, what you love and your dreams. So, yeah.
Yeah, and when I see you, I think it's about your hair, because that don't come cheap.
Look at it.
I love it so much. It's like the highlight of today, definitely.
I'm just like, the wind is just...
You don't need a wind machine, Isaiah.
I have a wind... Yeah.
You have a wind machine?
I have a wind machine. I never thought I'd be using a wind machine, but I think... I don't know. Did it look okay?
You were working in. I tell you, you were absolutely working in. Now, you guys from Australia, I mean, Dami was in X Factor, Guy Sebastian was in Idol, and Denison came from The Voice.
Yes.
Do these televised contests, do they sort of prepare you for Eurovision? I mean,
I think they like, it's a great experience, being on these shows, and you learn a lot, and you learn a lot about yourself, and your confidence really grows a lot. With me, my confidence, like, went through the roof. I really knew who I was, and I really knew, like, my voice and my performance, my performing skills, and I think all of that, what I learned, I can really put that all into Eurovision. And I think, I'm not sure why, like, all these, like, people from, like, talent shows are now kind of on Eurovision. I think it's just kind of like they're in the spotlight, and they're kind of like a household name, and they're kind of, people already kind of know them. And I think like people will just get behind them more now that they know like who they are, because you can't kind of just put someone in Eurovision that no one really knows. Do you think?
With your voice, really, you could, if you're put in a church.
I grew up in the church.
Did you?
I grew up in that church.
Hallelujah! What church hymns did you like?
Oh,
What?
you know the Sister Act, Eye on the Sparrow?
Yeah.
Eye on the Sparrow?
Yeah. His eye is on.
His eye is on the sparrow. I love gospel music.
Mariah Rebirth.
I love gospel. I grew up in the church, so that's kind of where I learned to kind of really connect.
Give us another line. Sorry, I'm just tuning into that right now.
Oh, what's another hymn that I know?
Follow him wherever he may
I know the Whitney Houston one.
Preacher's Wife.
Yes, you know that one.
Go
What's
on.
it?
I
What is it?
believe in you and me. Step by step.
I know that one, but what the other one that Yolanda Adams actually did a cover of?
Whitney Houston. Was it on The Preacher's Wife?
Yes, it was. It was I love the Lord. He heard my cry and pitied every groan. Long as I live, though trials come, I'll hasten to be strong. Anyway,
I'm born again. Done. Have you met Anya Neeson yet?
I haven't. I actually haven't seen her as well at the venue, but I'm such a huge fan of her. I really love her voice. I actually, I really rooted for her in the voice, and I really wanted her to win. And I was kind of like a little obsessed with her for a short amount of time because I started searching her up on YouTube and looking at all her covers. And yeah, she's great, and I can't wait to meet her. And I wish her all the best. And I love her song as well. Tonight I'm gonna show you what you've got. Laying down my all.
Laying down my armor, laying down my all.
Yes. So yeah, I wish her all the best, and can't wait to meet her.
OMG.
Get a selfie.
Not long now. Speaking of your journey, it's been an interesting one because your father always believed in you, and your brother always believed in you, and they went through quite a lot of sacrifice to get you those singing lessons and to kind of put you through and hone your musical craft.
Yes, definitely.
What is their reaction now? It's almost like they'd seen that far that this was going to happen.
Especially my dad. Like he always tells me that he always like knew that all this was going to happen for me. So I think he's been such an amazing support. Always like sending the love to me, always showing me the love, and always supporting and encouraging me. But it's weird because he always just said like, nah. He's actually not surprised that I'm doing these things, because he's like, nah, I always knew.
Coming. Yeah.
So they've definitely been awesome. And even though my mum and dad were separated, I feel like my music has really brought everyone back together now, and it's really awesome that they're all together supporting me now. It's great.
Family love don't come cheap, and we will be sending this link to Mr. Firebrace. Eurovision News with Attitude. It's been such a pleasure hanging out with you, Isaiah.
Thank you.
Honestly.
Is it Devon, right?
Call me whatever.
Devon.
Call me group hug.
Devon.
Oh, William isn't here. It's not a group hug. It's a solo hug. Thank you.
Devon. I like Devon.
Do you?
Devon, because it's Deban, right?
Yeah.
Devon.